Total War for Hero part 4 of our Shimazu campaign. Last episode we fought our third and final war against Shoni clan, who once again betrayed us and backstabbed us. We punished them, and as a result we now control the whole of Kyushu island with its 8 settlements. The 3 we've taken over from them are actually really good. Hizen and Tsukushi are both very rich, and Buzen has this amazing Fletchers which increases accuracy on archers. We also happen to have Archer Dojo here already, so this will make both samurai pretty good. They already have 45 accuracy, going up to 50 once we finish construction of this stuff. Now, these guys over here, Matsuda, they only have 2 regions, but they decided to attack us. Didn't wait long. We used to be friendly with them, but obviously you can't trust friendships in this game at all. So they declared on us. They are showing as moderate, same as we, so power levels roughly equal. They are also blockading our port here, which is not a big deal. So we have beautiful opportunity to take on a couple more provinces, and these 2 over here should be pretty good. I think this one is potentially fertile, and there's another one not far away that has gold as well, so we definitely want to push into that region. However, our army here, led by our amazing daimyo, Takahisa, is too small to actually conquer anything. It's only got 8 units. It's very good units. 3 katana samurai with some exp and armor, experienced and armored Ashigaru, and a matchlock that we want to put to a test. But we need more. We need at least like 2/3 of a stack to be competitive. We happen to have another army here, so we can transfer some units over. Probably want second general. How far is our guy from next level anyway? It's 100x. Come on, it's like 10-1 battles. It's pretty much diminishing returns situation here. He might never get another level actually. So maybe we want to get this guy over and level him up. He only needs 40 exp for rank 3. As well as light cav, we need more cavalry, maybe even another samurai. This one is the best, but he needs replenishment, so just gonna transfer this one over. So that's 3, let's go for another range unit, that's 4, and maybe 2 of these guys, that's 6. So that would put him at 14 units. That should be pretty good, that should still be enough to beat, this is only navy, okay. And we are at peace with Mori anyway. So this army is small enough to not be favored in auto-resolve, and hopefully they'll attack us once we cross, but it's actually strong enough to beat them fairly comfortably. 17 units replenishment. Okay, so this guy will be up to full, this guy will be up to full, and he will also be up to full. So everyone will be fully replenished, which means we attack next turn. Now, we need to decide what we want to do with this Nanban trade port. We've been procrastinating on scrapping it, but actually, it's not too bad. It gives us massive growth and 2 trade routes, which we are not utilizing, and obviously worsens public order, as the population here is Christian, and we can't tax this province as a result, losing out on, not only losing out on 360 gold, but also having to keep a standing army here to pacify it. But we have archery dojo that we absolutely don't need, so we should scrap it and build sake den for +2 happiness. And also, we should absolutely have a Metsuka there for another +2 public order. Assassination, cunning when overseeing towns, excellent, get it. And magistrate, right? Yeah, okay. So we already have Matsukas in our top 3 richest cities, Tsukushi, Hizen, and Higo. And this guy can join to Bungo, Krakon. And can we get yet another one? We can indeed, excellent. Obviously we want to hire them here where we have +1 to exp from this library. Get him. And this one is probably going to go along with our army and be sitting here, because this province is very rich as well. Alternatively, we can send him down south to Satsuma, but it's only 1700 gold, and it's not going to go up massively because this province is fairly poor. It's only growing by 7 as well. Okay, now we also have a ninja, Krakon. We want to scout ahead of our army moving there. Yeah, another navy. This is only navy though, we don't need to worry about them. The biggest threat would be them moving their strong full stack land army by sea and attacking undefended city, but we also have kind of a land border here with them, so this should be their prime avenue for attack. And we are ready for them. This stack is easily able to defend the Buzen and even win a land battle against the full stack. Okay, we also happen to have decent income, 4k, despite barely having any trade. Speaking of trade, let's move this fleet over and see if this trade node is free. Can't see yet. And how about this one? We need to discover these guys. Ogero, Tori, think we already know them. And Takeda already here. Ooh. They start like here, right? And they are already here. They are massive by the looks of it. Yeah, they are massive indeed. Strong and affluent. Right, can we get any decent trade deal with anyone? So the only people who are even willing to sign trade agreement without strings attached Artori. But I don't like that. We have war horses. They should be worth a lot. Apparently that's not the case. Maybe we need to just grab some more resources before we trade with people. And the trade agreement itself gives us what? 186. Why not? Just sign it. We have another one. We have one more trading capacity from another port we have. No one else is going to give us trade unless we pay them. So we're going to ignore them. Now, in terms of development, we have a couple of roads still to build that are not a big priority, but generally speaking, we have farms everywhere other than Busan, where we have average soil. It might still be worth upgrade this, but speaking of farms, I originally wanted to research this tech, Chonindo, but it probably doesn't make sense. It gives even better farm upgrade, but it's going to take so long, right? 13 turns to research, then 8 to build the stuff. And then it costs 4,000 gold to build, which is absolutely massive. And takes 8 turns, right? Giving us extra 300 gold, of which we're only going to benefit by about 40%. No, 120 gold, right? If it takes 20 turns to get there and 4k to build it, and we only get 120 gold from it, it's not worth it. This is short campaign. We already have a third of provinces we need to win it. There's zero chance this will actually be worth it. Maybe in a normal, like long or domination, it's a good idea. I guess we could also benefit from the extra food and the trade income. But in reality, our trade income is very small, and this increases tariffs only, right? And the tariff part of our trade is like this, 170, 180. It's not a lot. 20% of that is still not a lot. So we're not going to research that. And I don't think there's anything else in this way of chi tree that actually is of pressing need. We don't need loyalty. Our generals are very loyal. This could be good, but we already have 5 daimyo's honor. And we just need 1 heroic victory to get to 6, or to make a vassal or something. Monastery, I don't think we need that. We decided to leave this as Christian, and this one, Busan, as converting on its own. And the Nanban port doesn't seem to be spreading Christianity elsewhere, as just contained to this province, where we can keep it under control. So it's probably time to go for Bushido tree. We already have the most important tech in the game, Heaven and Earth, so probably we want to go for strategy of attack, and grab Way of the Sword and Way of the Bow, which will both massively improve our... like, fire arrows are really good. For foot archery rage, I think it gives +2 exp to archers, like bow samurai. In fact, we can check that. If we build it here... yeah, you can see this, right? The samurai will have 2 extra exp. Nice. And Way of the Sword is doing the same for katanas. The form is also decent, gives better horses, I think. Bajutsu Master Dojo. What does that do? Yeah, 2 exp to cavalry. Katana Cav. And then we should get additional 1 exp to Katana Cav from Way of the Sword itself, because they use katanas. Yeah, so these 2 are actually these 3 in fact, are very important. Going to go with Way of the Sword first. In fact, maybe we should go with Way of the Bow. What's most important? Okay, another thing. Do we actually benefit from exp on archers? What does it give? You can figure this out just by comparing these 2 guys, right? Wrong, because this guy has boosted accuracy. No, he's got like 3 more exp, right? Getting morale, which is irrelevant. Melee attack, which is irrelevant. Melee defense, which is irrelevant. Accuracy. What's important is range, which doesn't change. Accuracy and reload skill are both going up by 2 per level by the looks of it. So that's actually very important on archers. Gives a little bit of accuracy and a little bit of reload speed. Yeah, so we definitely want that. So just gonna go for Way of the Bow first, and then Way of the Sword and form. Or should we go for sword first? Because the thing is, we aren't going to load up on archers massively, whereas we are using swordsmen. And the reason we are not loading up on archers is because we are aggressive with this army. We're just trying to lure enemy into forest and assault them with katana samurai, to negate their advantage in the ranged. So our battles tend to be quick and brutal. There was only 1 battle where we managed to use all the ammunition on this guy, the river crossing defense. But generally, it's hard to get much value of archers in quick battles, so we aren't going to use many of them. In which case, we should leave that for last, because this is only going to improve 2, maybe 3 units per stack, whereas this is going to improve many more, especially that it works on Katana Cav as well. So we're going to go for Way of the Sword, then Form, maybe Sword Expertise, and Way of the Bow, and then Bow Expertise, if the campaign even lasts that long. And we are going to not bother with Way of Chi anymore. Okay, you guys go up north. In fact, we probably want that cavalry up north and not the peasants. And at least until we get better cavalry ourselves. We can up taxes to very high. We need money to develop roads. We can also untax, or rather tax Bungo for a turn, to squeeze them out a little bit. And we have a little bit of money. We can either build some units, which would be advisable considering we are at war. I really want to test this katana cav. It should be way better than light cav, right? It has 20 more men, first of all. Yeah, it's more than twice. It's twice as expensive though. But stats are way better all around. Okay, is there anything pressing that we need to build? We wanted improved farm here, terrace farming, and maybe roads. Roads are important. And it's not that small province after all. That basically eats all our income. So no recruitment this turn. Let's just crack on. Oh, income 7k after we put taxes to very high. Nice. Okay, move on. And how did they see us, huh? Port blockaded. Not so good. Come here. Okay. Honma. We need to disband this guy, else they are going to kill him. So out. And the other fleet. Have a look here, and come here. Alright, now, we want to press on. Gonna send ninja first to scout for us. Okay, they have something here, not strong. Okay, it's winter, so we are going to stay for another turn inside. There's no point cracking on in winter, because we are just going to get attrition. We have 3 turns to deal with them before next winter. Okay, you're going to oversee the settlement. Yeah, and let's take taxes down to normal. How is the public order here in Bungo now? +1. Okay, so we can move out 1 unit. Or we're going to get them 1 peasant and take these 3 guys out, because we need them. Ah, it's unhappy. Okay, another peasant get in. And we're fine. Public order is normal. Now come here. It's normal while being taxed. Excellent. And we're going to build a Sakeden here to improve it further, which will allow us to use 2 of these 5 units. Okay, how about the other Metsuka? Yeah, probably we'll want him here. So for now, get in this town. No enemy agents we can try to kill with him. So just gonna keep him close to a front line. Oh, we now know these guys, Honma. They should pay us a lot for trade agreement, right? Yeah, they're paying 2k already. They have a gold mine there on the crappy island they occupy. So they should pay us a fair amount, since they're rich. They pay 4k. Will they pay 5? They will pay 5. How about 5.5? Nice. 5,750? Yes. 5.9? Let's be super greedy here. Yes. Maybe just pay me 6, man. Why 5.9 but not 6? Nah. 5.9 is the max. Okay, fine. I'll take 5.9. Excellent. And this, along with the extra income from increased taxes, now allows us to build roads everywhere. Basically max out our infrastructure on the island. So, roads in Osumi. Roads in Higo, Bungo, Hizen, Tsukushi, and Busan is already building roads. And here we can also build an encampment. What do we want on archers? We can either go with armor, +2 armor, or +5 accuracy. What will make bigger difference? Obviously it makes sense to build accuracy, but armor could also be useful on archers if they are being shot by enemy archers. It's like difference between 4 and 6 armor should be pretty substantial, whereas that's like +50% armor, right? Whereas difference between 50 and 55 accuracy after we build this, that's only +10%. So I'm going to go with armor, because percentage boost is 5 times greater than accuracy. Yeah, and we are basically maxed out in terms of infrastructure. So which means we can start recruiting more troops. And we're going to start with some decent cav, such as this katana cav, ×2. Yeah, and let's wait. Did we just recruit Yari, Mashlo Kashigaru? Maybe we want another one of these guys. I think they might be bigger priority than cavalry because we already have light cav. And if we decide to get rid of this Nanban trading port, we won't be able to get any more of them. Alright, and let's move on. Mori declare? Not so good, not so good. Oh, 50% for Bushido arts. Excellent. In fact, all arts, but we're going for military ones. Okay, Metsuka rank 3. What do we get? Nothing, right? Because we want just 1 point in this, so we can get 3 in Sensor at his next level. Yeah. Okay, Mori. Do they have any fleet that we need to be afraid of? This is just a navy. We are afraid of a fleet that also hosts a land army. Doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, have a look at this city. Okay, a lot of archers, but nothing super drastic. Mori, huh? And here, nothing. Okay, so we crack on with this stack. Get as close as you can, so you're within striking distance, preferably for both cities, so you can pick where we want to strike. How is public order here now? Not so good, not so good, because it's religion that's causing it, so we're going to move this army over. In fact, we just get these guys inside and that should pacify the population. Might also want to reinforce them with another light cav. Yeah, the good one. Krakon. And we probably should have this army in Buzen rather than Tsukushi. Yeah, public order is fine if we leave, so move on. We can now build this castle that gives us another building slot. What do we even want in that building slot though? We don't want archers here. They only benefit from armor, but here they benefit from half the armor, but also 10 accuracy, which is probably better deal overall. And they are much closer to the front line. So, Yari Drill? It's not like Yari Drill is strong. We don't need like money here. Isn't even worth it. I guess we still benefit from extra exp on Ashigaru and +1 unit capacity, unit recruitment capacity. It's so expensive though. Is there anything else we want to build? Because that should probably take priority. Only these roads over here. It's not super important. No is the answer, so we start building this castle. And look at this. The horrible bug is causing iron not to be tradable. Hakateyama has this province over here where there's an iron and they can't trade it. And it's the same with Mori. We can't see it. Well, we can see it. It's like this or this. There's iron somewhere here. They definitely have it, but we can't trade for that. A bit unfortunate because we can't upgrade armorer because of that. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, Mori are mighty. We have a buffer zone between us and them, but that buffer zone is going to evaporate very, very quickly as we wipe them out. So we'll be fighting heavy battles against Mori, which we are quite happy with. It would be good to have that second army to hold Nagato as well. Yeah, we need more troops here. We need more samurai and more of everything really. Why are these last 2 points of resistance to invaders not going away? Okay, so what do we need for this army? Another cav or 2, maybe another samurai, maybe a couple more Yari Ashigaru, and maybe a couple of bowmen. We can only get bowmen here, everything else is only available from Satsuma. So they need to wait. Might grab one of these guys for now, that's it. Can't afford anything else. Unless we delay these roads, and I think it might be a good idea. Scrap them for now, maybe we start building another samurai or 2. Yeah, that looks better. And then this army will have 4 katana samurai, which will make it really good. We still have ninja to scout around. Have a look here. Nothing. Okay, yeah, let's move on then. Katana cavalry, excellent. Okay, we now know Hojo. Maybe they will pay us for trade. They are passed with Takeda most likely. Indifferent. Okay, we can't trade. We have no free port slots. Oh, look at this. 4,200 gold from the settlement with gold. So rich. Wait, are these guys at war with each other? Why is he attritioned? And he's also attritioned. Yeah, they are fighting. So this is the rich one, this is the crappy one. But enemies are here. If we take Nagato, Mori will take Suo and then crack on and attack us. Not what we want. We want to fight these armies now. They are strong. Look, Yari Kaf, Naginata Samurai. A big pile of Yari Samurai. And there's a second small army too, with another 4 units. I wonder if we can beat them. It's not obvious. They have a little bit more here, but nothing major. I think we just take this for now. We won't have direct land connection with... or maybe not. We really want to fight them. We can't leave this and then open road to attack Busan. We need to take it. Yeah, wipe them out. Yeah, and we are likely going to be attacked right away. This province has horse breeders. Don't really care about that. Roads could be good. Terrace farming on barren soil is a bad idea. And probably want to scrap this. Yeah, and just build like a Sakuden. Okay, can you make it all the way here? You can't. Then come as far as you can and stay hidden. Okay, this Katana Cav should crack onto Busan. It's gonna take so long. Man. Okay, we have +2 public order here, now that we have Sakuden built. Could even improve it, but it's, again, we're only gaining like 100 gold, right? After taxes it's like 30 gold per turn, so payback on this is 50 turns. It's never gonna be worth it, not for 1 happiness. But, since we now have happiness surplus, we can move 2 of these guys, like these 2 are probably the best, because they have armor and exp, to Busan. Yeah. Okay, next turn this will complete, and we'll start building, or in 2 turns after this also completes, we'll start building Bow Samurai here. Okay, considering we pretty much maxed out the buildings we wanted to build everywhere, maybe you no longer need Commissioner for Development for the time being, and we should just utilize the Commissioner for Supply, as that gives us replenishment, which is pretty important in this game. So gonna change Tanegashima to Supply. and Toshihisa to finance. This guy leveled up, get level 2 magistrate, and what do we get here? Repression, overseeing towns, yes, excellent, get this. And you have 2700 gold left, with nothing to build. So let's start Iari Ashigaru maybe, so we can send these 3 units up north next turn. Yeah, and I think we can also grab another ninja, since we just completed a Sakuden. Yeah, grab one here, and let's move on. Oh, come on, these guys, what is this? They are so far away, what are they gaining by this? Yeah, this is turning quickly into this is Total War campaign. Come on, really? 5 wars? Okay, so these 2 armies are here. We know what they have, roughly, but we need to scout what's in Nagato. A stack from these crappy guys. It's probably very weak. Ah, they have samurai. It's not never weak if it's good samurai. Okay, and let's scout the seas. Is there anything that we need to be wary of? Does not look like there's any fleet that also carries an army. I think they would have like a banner at the top of the mast. So that should be fine. You get in Suo. They're going to attack, right? Of course they will. They have 24 units to our 16. 15 actually. So they are massively favored in auto resolve, which means we'll have really nice defensive battle. Good stuff. Next, that second ninja. Come here. You guys get into Buzen. Cavalry crack on, and you guys start moving too. And in Satsuma, let's start recruiting some more good stuff. What do we need? Assuming we have 4 samurai in each of these 2 armies, do we actually need more? 4 good assault units seems like a right number, but this light cav will be getting obliterated in any serious battle, so we should probably recruit more of the better cav. The only thing is, in a couple of turns we get Way of the Sword, which will give us more exp on samurai and katana cav. Maybe there's a... we've been waiting the whole game to... Just forget about it. Just recruit the guys now. Get 3 katana cavs. That will be 4 total, so we can put 2 good units of cav in each of our 2 main stacks. And next turn, as armory finishes, ends construction here, we'll start recruiting bow samurai in here. I can get 2, right? So we can... Only 1? Why is that? Oh, we would need to upgrade to a fortress to increase capacity. Huh. If we upgrade to Fortress, we also get an extra exp on Bow Ashigaru, which would make it potentially even competitive. Less accuracy, much lower reload, and less ammunition. I don't think so. Gonna stick with Samurai. Okay, so these guys are going to attack. Let's build Sakeden here to pacify the population and just wait for them. That ship needs to go because it's gonna get wrecked, so just check what's in here. Yeah, Hoja also grew massively. And you need to go, buddy. Out. Okay, and now that we have a land border with Mori, we don't need to worry about them sending a fleet, because their priority should be to take Suo. However, everyone else could, so we need to be wary of that. And maybe even get like a good half stack in Bungo that can defend from surprise attack. But for now, let's move on. Yeah, they attack surely enough. More than 1,000 men more. About 50% advantage. At least in terms of numbers. Quality, it's probably around equal. Well, they have more samurai level units. Like twice as many. So both quality and numbers are on their side. Let's see what we can do. Ugh, what is this crappy weather? Rain? Rain is probably bad for like recovery and accuracy. Actually, if it's bad for accuracy, that could be good for us because they have many shooters. Okay, so they have massive advantage in ranged units, right? The best case scenario for us would be if they all start in the same place with all their bow samurai, then we deploy on the opposite side of a castle to force them to climb the walls, and then we can easily beat them with our superior melee units. The worst case scenario would be if all the samurai all their bow units are spread evenly around us. Then there's nowhere to run. Also, they have massive advantage in cavalry. We have 2 light cavs, they have 2 Yari cavs, which are like trillion times better, so there's no point even trying to do any tricks here, like running down the bow samurai, unless there's a small dispatchment of maybe 2 or 3 unprotected. Then we can sacrifice these 2, trying to take them out. Although last battle, we barely won against 1 bow Ashigaru with 2 light cavs, and we lost like 40 men in that small skirmish, so that was definitely not worth it. Yeah, it's going to be very tough, no matter how we approach this. Let's just group these guys, and we are going to crack on and see where they are. They usually start on the right? Ah, come on, can't even see them. This is very bad. Okay, there are some here. Yari Samurai, Yari Ashigaru. General. Okay, looks like melee units only on this side. By the looks of it. So where are their bow units? On the opposite side? Or behind them. Okay, something here. Bow Ashigaru, Yari Samurai, Naginata Bow. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Why can we not see them? Okay, we can see these guys. Yari, Yari, Yari. These three are crap. We don't need to worry about them. And here we have Yari, Yari, Yari. Okay, they barely have any shooters here. That's good. Where are all their bow samurai? On this side. Okay, so we defend here. Right, the matchlock buddy, come here and obliterate them. We want one row, right? Because the other guys will not be shooting. Yeah, come here, like that. Archers, come here and here. Then we want our crappy guys behind them to take over once the enemy starts climbing. Samurai on this side as well as cavalry and generals. Retainers here, and the other two Ashigaru guys, you guys will be here. Yeah, and we want the archers. Oh, we can now see them. There's a lot of them. Okay, Yari, Yari, Yari. Okay, these are all spear units, you can see from the banner, right? Plus generals. So we can absolutely be decimating them, while all their range units should be here, by the looks of it. Yeah, okay, so we want to stay as far away from this side of the castle as possible. And we're just going to send the units there once they start climbing with their archers. Our archers already shooting? We are. 2 kills. And this one's still taking position. Shooting him now. Excellent. How are our matchlocks doing? Are we in range? Come on, guys. Oh, brutal. How brutal? Oh, 40 kills! What is this? Archers killed 20 only so far. They are still approaching here. These guys will be climbing soon. This is so brutal. This is 50 kills with a single volley from walls. Wow. Okay, guys, you go into Yari wall. Yeah, they're pretty close now. These guys are already climbing. Okay, the 2 crappy guys, you guys come here. Spread out. They are approaching. We will need to pull our shooters away very soon. You know what? Just give it a little bit more. No, we don't have time. Just come here, spread out. Hopefully these guys will start climbing walls. Bow, so many bow units. Okay, they are pretty close, so our shooters should pull back. Out. And bows are still haven't decided what they want to do. Give them a little bit more time. Right, you guys, Yari wall. How did we do? Matchlock 200 kills. What is this? This is so brutal. We know this unit is super strong in defense battles now. Guys, why are you not in Yari wall? Ah, we messed up. And we need to charge with Katana Samurai here. And the other two. Yeah, they're climbing here. So guys, crack on. At least we put these guys in Yari wall. Also, Katana Samurai come here. Cavalry come closer. And matchlock guys. Guys come here. Okay, these guys are not going to hold for much longer. Where are you going, buddy? Come back there. These are broken. Excellent. Just come here and kill whatever is trying to cross. You attack them. You come here and attack them. Shooters spread out. You're not shooter. You just come here. Wait, we shouldn't be using this guy, right? Because he'll be shooting our guys in the back. Maybe go on that wall, buddy. Okay. Guys, you need to fix your formation. Looks like we killed everyone here, other than this guy. So you come here and attack him. And you go back into Yari wall. Because they'll come back. They have general there who will rally them. Are there any ranged units outside? Yes. So guys, you need to come here. Not just the 2 of you. Come here and shoot them. And you decimate them. Okay, Yari holding here. Excellent. Looking good. Now, Yari wall here. Wait, we had a samurai unit here. Why is he not fighting with this guy? Attack him. Guys, you should be in Yari wall. General spread out. The other general come here. We won't hear. Excellent. Just keep killing them. There's some units here. Attack them. Cavalry. In fact, this is Yarikav. Should be pretty brutal against us. So just pull back. Where is that samurai? You were supposed to kill these guys off. Come on. You attack them. It's probably gonna end badly. Yeah, our guy's getting decimated. This guy is also getting decimated. This one is winning. General, come closer. How are you doing, the brutal macho guy? 200 kills, not too bad. There's no one in your line of sight, so maybe you want to move you here. Yeah, just keep shooting the runners, that's fine. Ashigaru, press on here. Are we winning here? Yeah, Yarikav broken, excellent. They're also broken here. Attack this guy. And you're also winning, excellent. Archers shoot this. Are they done? No, the cavalry will still try to get in. Matchlock. Oh, you lost 10 guys? How has this happened? Yeah, just keep shooting them. You're in a good position. Guys, you spread out. General, come here. You pull back. Let Yari guys handle it. You just attack them. We won't hear. Excellent. Pull back. Oh, we want Matchlock guy on this wall now. Because they still have some effectively fighting units. Samurai, pull deeper. We don't want to lose you. General, pull back. Ashigarus, you guys should not be in Yari wall. And also pull back. They have no melee units left here. Okay, one here. Excellent. Attack this guy from the side. In fact, you can pile on too. Guys, spread out and go into loose formation. And you just brutally decimate this stuff. Okay, we lost a few men on these guys, so let them rest. And also, don't risk them anymore. You come closer and pop rally. Trying to climb the wall here, but they are already wavering.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be
Yeah, looks like they give up. Okay. Both light calves come this side. Excellent, they collapsed. Decisive victory, excellent. Yeah, not too bad. I wonder why it wasn't a heroic one. We lost less than 20%. In fact, it should have been heroic one. They had massive advantage, 50% more men. And better quality overall. Right. Individually, where is that Matchlock? Oh, such a brutality. 276 kills. He killed the most guys on the battlefield, other than one katana samurai. Yeah, pretty good unit. Maybe we want 2 of them per stack. So, they might not be the best offensively, but after we take a settlement and are immediately counterattacked, we can get like 1,000 kills with 2 of these guys. And that's before they even get inside. Huh. Yeah, bowmen did reasonably well, but mainly our katana guys did all the heavy lifting. Not too bad, not too bad. Together won't trade,
Perhaps.
sure. Okay, this is an army, right? By the looks of it. Or what is it? An army. House. Oh, big and strong. That doesn't bode well for us. Can we get peace with these guys? Really don't feel like fighting them. Kinda depends where they will land. If they land here, that's fine, but they could land here. Also would be good to know if they can attack immediately after landing, or does it cost full movement points? Right, let's have a look at diplomacy, how the balance of power changed. We are now considered strong. I think last turn we were still moderate. Nah, these guys are terrifying. Probably won't be interested in peace, right? Yeah. How about we give you this guy? You know what? Let them land and we crush them. Yeah, it's a full stack. In fact, it's a 14 stack. We have a decent army here ourselves, including brutal Matchlock guy. So I'm not actually afraid of them as long as they attack us and not the undefended settlement. We'll see where they go. We might be able to still get a deal with them next turn. In the meantime, how about Hojo? They are mighty, so mightier than us. Also don't want peace. The Matsuda crap is basically done. They would love peace, but we can never sign peace with them because this region here would cut our daimyo off our mainland. So absolutely unacceptable. Plus, we would never want to leave these guys behind our backs. They are just looking to betray us. How about Mori though? Unacceptable, huh? How about I pay you a little bit? Wait, we just crushed their 2 armies. They should be willing to sign some kind of deal. Yeah, I really want to finish these guys off and move our armies at Nagato. We should have plenty of warning here. It's a big region. We should see them coming. But peace with them would be ideal for now. Although they are our natural enemy. Nah, they are our natural enemy. We need to trim them further. Hojo Hattori and Hakatayama, we don't care about these wars. How about we get peace with them? No one wants peace. I think we might need to get stronger and crush them a couple of times before they are willing to negotiate. Would be really unfortunate if other guys piled on us too. But at this stage, I don't think it makes big of a difference. We will need a stack here to protect Bungo, and then we should be fine. Okay, let's start with getting rid of these sorry leftovers. Gonna let this guy get some exp, so go with cavalry. Is this even enough? We'll see. It's a bad idea, we'll suffer massive auto-resolve losses. Retreat and add some ranged units. That should do it. Yeah, no loss because we shoot them. Can you get back? Get back in. And there's a guy here, because he had a stack. Where did he go? Not here by the looks of it. Where's our second ninja? Inside, right? Okay, we can use this guy to keep an eye on Aki, so we know what's coming from there. And in Suo, next turn we can hire yet another spy. Okay, so should we set up attack on Nagato? I don't think so, because we have no... We need 2 armies here to defend both. Although, if we could take it now, maybe Hakatayama would land here and not sail to Kyushu. Yeah, I can only attack with our main guy, but we know they had a stack here. It's either somewhere in the forest or went at Iwami and can easily turn back. Also, how is public order here? Plus 11, right? Okay, so we can move most of our guys out, or rather the ones that haven't spent their movement. We can almost take it, but not quite. So come here. We are still getting replenishment and we will have it in range for next turn. Excellent. Nothing else that we can see. Okay, going to keep this Nanban port because these guys are amazing. The Matchlock Ashigarus. What's the public order problem? What's changed? It was fine last turn. Taxes are normal. Okay, either way, we need to recruit another one of these guys. And just bring a couple more units here so it's pacified. And you move over here. Okay, you crack on and finish your movement in Tsukushi. And what's the problem here? This was also fine last turn. 0, it's fine. Yeah, because we sent the unit. Okay, you crack on. 3 guys under construction here. And finally we can start producing archers here. Got the armory, got the Fletchers, let's do it. Bow Samurai. 1 every 2 turns, that's so bad. Man. Maybe we should just grab Ashigaru every turn. It's also cheaper. And we can get twice as many of them. Yeah. Potentially building a fortress here so you can get more ranged units faster actually makes sense. Yeah, we have nice food surplus. We won't feel -1 as much. Yeah. Do it. Okay. I wonder if we are developing armies at the right rate. We are recruiting where we have the biggest bonuses. Maximum 3 units in here, because that's the max we can get until we finish that castle. And 1 archer here every turn, and Matchlock Ashigaru every 4 turns here. We could hire more, but we would be hiring crappy units in crappy provinces, Ashigarus with no bonuses. That doesn't strike me like a good idea. It might seem like we have a lot of leeway with 4.7k profit every turn. But also every turn our profit will go down by like 300 gold or something if we add up all the units we're recruiting. More like 400. So in 10 turns we might be making no profit at all at this rate. So no, the answer is not to hire crappy units, it's to hire fewer but better units. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, and let's move on. Chosokabe now, come on! These guys also broke trade agreement. Okay, there's a full crop sack here. Where did Hakatayama go? Oh, come on, they want to go around and... could they not land the closest they can... Why are they not landing where we have armies? Come on, guys. Just land here, it's a nice beach. Hey, this is going a little bit out of hand. So why don't we try to get some peace agreements? Our power level is strong, so it's not like we are weaklings. I would gladly get rid of that Hakatayama stack that's coming our way. How about we demand wife? Unacceptable. Also give you a hostage. How about that? We might be able to turn them around. Military access indefinite? Because that will give us massive boost to relationship with them. Wait, they are enemies of Takeda. Takeda and that's it. This Takeda should win this, right? And we are trading with them. So they are friendly because we are enemies of the same clan. Okay, here's the thing. Hakatayama is too spread out, and they sent that army from here, but on this front they are fighting Takeda, so they'll succumb. And on this front, they are also fighting some other guys, Miyoshi. They're also fighting Sakai, wherever they are, probably these guys over here maybe. So as much as they look terrifying, they are far away, all over the place, and with other wars to worry about. I think once we deal with this one army that 14 stack that's on the way, you probably won't see them again for the time being. Okay, these guys, maybe you can get another trade agreement with them. Unacceptable? Why? Trade agreement broken. Why did you break it then? That's the only clan we can get a trade deal other than these weaklings. We have the same enemy as Ochi. Maybe we can get a deal with them. Nah. Okay, Chosokabe, buddy, you have zero interest in going after us. How about we get an alliance? No? Nah, it's only a matter of time before they declare. It's really weird because they have like, these guys are unfriendly to them. They should crack on into here and not try to attack us. The only massive friendly faction towards them. Diplomacy here doesn't make sense. The clans don't behave rationally. Okay, so what's our biggest issue right now? I think we can be continuously wiping out Mori and Matsuda. They are not a big threat. We've not seen any really strong armies from them. Although Mori have good units, they just can't fight. And Matsuda are weak, right? Hoja are very far away. Even if they send something, it's gonna take forever for them to arrive. Hattori also at war with Takeda, probably busy enough. Actually, I think we are fine. We just need to deal with that Hakatayama stack. I'm not even going to bother signing peace treaties with these guys. If they want to fight, we're ready. Okay, you get back in here. I'll let them attack you. Ninja, come here and have a look at Aki. Sabotage army? Okay. We can get some XP from this, right? Yeah, try that. Failed, but it's only 100 gold, not like we're poor. You have a look here. Sabotage castle gates. Sure, do it. Ah, we managed. How much XP did we get from this? Whoa, nice! 15 XP. Excellent. Okay, and the situation here, right? You get into Busan. Yeah, this crappy bungo is about to rebel. I need to untax them for a turn. Which also means we can pop taxes to very high for a turn, but we actually don't want that. Let the growth accumulate. Why our income dropped to 2.5k? We were making so much money not that long ago. Yeah, trade basically died. Okay, you crack on. Got a free samurai, nice. You crack on. You crack on. Wait, you're rank 3, you should be getting... Ah, no, it's rank 4 that you get this. Okay, just keep that point for later. Ah, these guys are unhappy as well. Okay, looks like we will only be able to maintain much smaller armies than we thought just a turn ago, because our income just halved for no apparent reason, unless it was all trade. Yeah, so we need to be very careful and strategic about what we hire and where we put our units. If Chosokabe declare on us, we'll be looking at invasion from them within a couple of turns. So we should have something reasonably strong in Bungo and potentially also in Hyuga. We happen to have like a couple of units here, but that's not enough. Maybe we should move a general over there as well. This guy. Wait, we can upgrade this? Of course, get it. Yeah, no other buildings worthy of an upgrade. That's fine. But we also shouldn't be just throwing money away at ninja actions anymore. Now that we know that our income is actually much less than we thought. Okay, get another ninja. Yeah, we might need to alternate between very high and normal taxes if we run into money difficulties. Okay, and what do we hire here? We probably want a couple of katana samurai inside Bungo and maybe a single katana calf to potentially wipe out enemy bowmen. So grab these 3 and just want to keep recruiting archers bow Ashigaru in Busan. In fact, now that we are struggling with money, maybe we should get bow samurai. Fewer but better units instead of Ashigaru spam. Yeah. Okay, we are not going for way of a spear, no way. We go for way of the bow. Yeah, and then form and sword expertise and bow expertise. Yeah, once we deal with this Hakatayama stack, we can then move this army and take Nagato, and then maybe even push further west. We'll see. For now, let's move on. Yeah, this guy attacks. Excellent. Oh, he now has Katana Samurai. So what is this army? Again, 800 men more, like more like 700. 7 samurai to our 4. A big pile of Ashigaru. Double general and Cav. Okay, they look strong, but we've defeated a stronger army a couple turns ago. Plus, we have this brutal matchlook. Also, they seem to have fewer archers than the previous army. I think we'll be fine here. Let's do it. Just need to be wary of these Katana Samurai. If we can trim them before they climb walls, the Ashigaru themselves alone will not be able to do much harm. Let's do it. Alright. We're going to do the usual, which is to simply start the battle and see where their bowmen are. And if we can see they're all coming from the same direction, we can simply set up on the opposite side of the fort, so they have to climb walls with their archers, which is the ideal scenario. On the right, as always, what else is there? 3 inches here, bow samurai, katana and katana. Okay, and here, bow and bow. Okay, 2 bows. I'm going to crush these guys. Send double katana and the general there, and just charge at them. And we want to trim these guys with matchlock. So matchlock, come here. Gonna spread him out from here all the way here. One archer comes here, the other one here. Wait, is this whole matchlock? Yeah, okay, so the guy is covering a lot of ground. In which case the second archer should just be here, right? Gonna ignore these guys. Okay, there are 3 guys. Bow samurai, bow samurai, bow samurai. What's the range? They're still far away. Okay, you guys come behind our guys, form a line of defense here. And you want to be far away from these guys, so they need to climb walls. So everyone else comes here, as close as you can, and we just crack on with Cav. The light Cav come this way, the other one come this way, and we charge them from flanks. General, stay here. And attack. And General, crack on here. Wonder if this will work, because light Cav is crap. We only lost 2 guys, not too bad so far. You attack this. Oh, got decimated here, lost 20 men. Oh, this guy is basically crushed, down to 30 guys, but General is coming for help. Confident, huh? We'll see for how long. Okay, matchlock, are you shooting? Buddy, you should spread out, go into loose formation. For now, guys, you drop Yari wall. You are not in Yari wall, excellent.
Our men are running from
Confident.
the battlefield.
That doesn't bode well, because General is now fighting 2 samurai on his own. We're going to get wrecked here, because this guy also crumbles. And if we disengage, we're going to get wrecked. We have to disengage, there's no other way, because we're going to lose the General. Try to get him back in. At least we know not to try something like this anymore, because it's a horrible idea. Maybe if we deployed infantry behind them, and were chasing them. We trimmed like a fair amount of them. Like 100, way over 100. But that's not good enough. They are shooting him. He's running away. Only lost 1 guy since he started running away. Matchlock, how are you doing? No kills, because they are not in range yet, but they will be very, very soon. Guys, shoot them. Okay, he lost another guy, but he's almost safe. Almost. Also, guys, you want to move here? Brutal matchlock, how are we doing? 60 kills, what a carnage. Okay, Yari Ashigaru, huh? We need these 2 guys ready to get closer here. Bow. We trimmed them nicely. Oh, this is brutal as well. Excellent. Just gonna keep shooting them. Over 100 kills already on the brutal guy. Pure brutality. Guys, you deploy here. Okay, they are getting pretty close. Archers out. And matchlock out. And Krapigaru. Yari wall. You too. And I'm going to thinking of sending a couple of samurai to chop these guys down. Gonna start with him. Archers, you guys can come here and be shooting them. In loose formation. Yeah, they are brutally bombing us. Nothing we can do about it. General, come closer. And let's just rush this guy to clear these archers. And after him, we're also going to send one Katana-sam. These guys are climbing. They are strong. So the three of you, come here. You guys need to stop them. Where's Matchlock? Matchlock, come here. As they climb, we'll get a volley on them. Okay, our guy's holding strong here. You pop Inspire. In fact, you can also stand and fight, right? Do it. Okay, you attack these guys. You come here.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord!
It should be fine. You pull back. They're routing. Okay, Katana Samurai. Try to pin these guys too. And you attack them. Archers, you're causing some massive friendly fire, you know? Maybe shoot him instead. Ah, our Matchlock got caught by these guys. Attack them. Didn't quite work out as we thought because we got distracted. You pull back behind them. No, not you. You keep fighting. The three of you keep fighting. Okay, how are we doing here? We caught all of them in melee. This is brilliant. This should be the end for them. But archers, you need to redirect your fire because you're causing massive friendly fire there. Mainly have our units there. Just come here. Okay, looks like we're winning. This guy's still confident. Attack them. They are shaken. Bring the other guy here. What is this? Attack them. You get out of here. Let him fight. It's really hard to click on units here. Okay, someone climbing here. Do we have anything else left? We can use? Not really. So you need to reposition to cover more ground. Ah, this crappy samurai retainer giving up. But that's fine. This guy chopped one of the bow samurai. He's now getting to the other two. The two of you should be shooting this guy, and you also should be in a guard mode. Now, Matchlocks, what are you doing, guys? Nothing? Maybe we want you to stand in... Just get on the wall here. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Katana Samurai. Buddy, you help your buddy out. The three of you just chop them down. And Matchlock, we need you to shoot him. Just get on this wall here right away. General, attacking our Katana-san. Okay, let's see how this goes. Attack them. I think we got this, right? These guys are wavering. We're winning here. Absolutely brutally bombing this guy. Down to 69. Yeah, keep shooting him. Our katana guy will get wrecked here, but he got caught off guard there. Not much we can do about it. You guys shoot here, you shoot here. You guys won. No enemies here. Come here. We need you to reinforce this flank. And you can start wiping out the runners. Okay, you don't shoot here anymore. We have our units here. Come here, flank them, and destroy them here. Excellent, but it's not over yet. You start chasing them. This guy is still fighting. General broken. Okay, we just want to put a unit. There's barely anyone left here, in fact. Yeah, another brutal one. This was even more brutal. We lost almost half of our force. The crappy light cav got wrecked by bow samurai. Yeah, we know not to try that trick anymore. At least with this junky cav. That's absolutely useless. At least against bow samurai. Maybe they would be better against Ashigaru. But other guys did reasonably well, especially Matchlock again. Almost 200 kills, only 30 men lost. Not too bad. He killed more men than 2 bow Ashigarus combined. And again, our Katana Sams did most of the heavy lifting here. Okay, the Hakatayama fleet is now here. They are going to attack Suo, which is perfect. This is exactly what we want. Much better than if they went behind our lines. Also, we can see they are weak. No general. Right off the bat, this makes this army very vulnerable. No exp or any boosted stats. Just a big pile of crap and 5 samurai mixed in. But 2 of them are Yari. We can easily beat this with what we have here. Mori, on the other hand, are bringing their best general by the looks of it, their daimyo. with a brutal stack. But not brutal enough, they only have big pile of Yari Samurai, which are inferior to our Katana guys. Even if they combined, as long as we replenish, we have another turn. But then we also need to fight Hakatayama next turn, and then these guys immediately after. Is this going to be enough? Maybe we should recruit some more buddies. Choices, which we will deal with next time.